Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Erica. I make videos all about handbags, lifestyle, beauty, and decor, and I would love to have you as part of this community. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and come visit with me twice a week. That being said though guys, let's get into the video. Alright everybody, welcome back. I am so excited to make today's video. It is the last bag, the third bag in the Urban Southern series that we have been doing. I presented to you the other two bags in the last few weeks. I'll go over those now though. I presented the updated 5-pocket crossbody bag. I showed you the half moon belt bag. And today guys, we are finally going to be talking about the Postal. So with all those bags being shown though, I thought I would really quickly run over the giveaway, especially if you're new just now watching. I am doing a giveaway and it involves the last few videos that I've done in the Urban Southern series, as I've called it, and I am going to be giving away one of those 3 bags, one of your choice, and so the winner will get to choose which bag they loved the most and I will send it to them. How you get entered into the giveaway is that you can ask me a question on every single video. You can ask unlimited questions. I would love that. However, you can only gain 1 entry per video, up to 3 entries total. And on the 4th video, so next week, Thursday, I have copied and pasted all those questions that you have asked me and I will be answering them for you via the video, and I will also pick the giveaway winner randomly out of like a bucket or a program, however, and I will get in touch with you and we will set that up. The rules are, guys, is that unfortunately, Urban Southern will only ship to Canadian and US postal addresses, so you have to have a US or Canadian postal address in order for them to send it to you. So anybody else outside of that, I am so sorry. I hope that changes at one point, that they could ship it internationally, but right now, that's what I got. So with that, let's get into the final review of the Postal. I am so excited to present this to you today. This will be a very typical review for my channel. This is going to be modeled after the last, specifically few reviews that I've done on the Urban Southern bags. We will get into what I carry in the bag. We will go into the general product details. I will model it for you on my 5.5 frame. We're bringing back the tech test. I have had a lot of questions regarding Kindles, and I have a Kindle myself. I did not even think to try the Kindles in these bags. I just assumed they'd be too small. We all know what they say about assumptions. So I am actually going to be doing the Kindle test in all 3 bags for you today, so you see that in case that was something on your mind. And then lastly, and probably the reason you're all here, I will get into the pros and cons of my experience carrying this bag, or rather pros and suggestions. So that being said, let's just get into this bag. All right, so the first thing I see is my wallet, my COVID-19 vaccine card, my guava with coconut oil lip product, my Lancome perfume, my Aquaphor healing ointment, and lastly, my Dr. Dan's Cord Balm. And that is everything I carry in the Postal. Alright guys, with all of the stuff out of it, I think it's best now to go into the general product details of this bag. So again, this bag is called the Postal. This color is in matte black. It does come in 3 colors total, so the matte black, the chestnut, or the honey. This bag has this very fun accent brass ring on the front. It is a button closure. We see the Urban Southern stamp here. It is unlined, and let me see if I could get a good view. There are these 2 slip pockets right in here. This bag is 8.25 inches tall, 6 inches wide, and it has a depth of ½ an inch. This bag also has an adjustable, removable crossbody strap that measures 40 inches at its shortest and 56 inches at its longest. And something to note about how you adjust the crossbody strap is that it's actually via these posts in the back. So you just pull and you post it whenever you want to make it shorter or longer, which I thought was definitely a very interesting and unique detail. Lastly to mention, this bag is handcrafted in the US in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and the material is full grain leather. Something I also wanted to just put in the general product details, and I thought very cool about this bag, is that it actually got its name via the Instagram group on Urban Southern. So this is where I encourage you to go follow Urban Southern. I will put their Instagram handle somewhere on the screen, and I will link it in the description box down below. Something I love very much about Urban Southern is their attention to their customers and their involvement of their customers. I think that's so great, and I just feel like you're so involved with the production of these bags and you get to see it from step one to this. And actually they ran a contest on the naming of this bag, and the person who picked the best name for them actually got to win one, and somebody picked the Postal, and I thought that was just such a great name. I suggested the Hippie, but after I heard the Postal, I immediately felt that that was a much better choice. So therein, please go follow Urban Southern on Instagram. I feel like you're able to really see everything that goes on behind the scenes, which makes these bags so special. All right, guys, now on to the modeling test. I will model this bag at its shortest length of 40 inches and at its longest length of 56 inches. All right, guys, next on to the tech test. And again, I will do the tech test with my Kindle on all 3 bags. So we will start off with the star of the show, the Postal. I just have the Kindle Paperwhite, so it is a smaller version. You see the bag. Let's see if this sucker will fit. It does, guys, like a charm, and it buckles no problem. So the Kindle Paperwhite will fit into the Postal. Next, let's try it on the Half Moon bag. Here is the Half Moon bag, my lovely belt bag. I absolutely adored this bag. Let's see if it fits. So you see it kind of sticks out, however, it fits no issue. Lastly, let's try it on the updated 5-pocket crossbody. Here is my 5-pocket crossbody. This has that post closure. We'll just put it in the big compartment for now. Guys, it fits no issue, not even an overage. We snapped that bad boy shut and we are good to go. The Kindle Paperwhite fits in all 3 bags. All right, guys, and now to the section you're probably all here for, which is the pros and the cons, aka the suggestions. So let's go ahead and start off with the pros of this bag. I really love this bag for going out. This was my go out bag. This was the bag I took to the winery. This is the bag I walked around town with and went shopping one day. This is the bag I went to a craft fair with. This is the bag I took out to date night. This was my go-to. I wanted something super light, super simple, and yet super sophisticated to go out with me on those very, like, you know, just go with the flow types of trips, and I didn't really need a whole bunch with me. This was my go-to, and it is perfect for that. I also just want to touch on the Urban Southern quality and leather. I feel like I touch on this a lot in these videos when I make anything about Urban Southern, but I think it definitely needs to be noted. This is a full grain leather, so it's very durable. It's just beautiful. It's so luscious. And I just really love Urban Southern. I really do. I've been a customer with them for a little while now, and every bag I've gotten is just phenomenal. It ages even better with time. And I also really love their attention to detail and their attention to their customers. I always feel like I can ask them anything whenever and they get back to me instantaneously. I am looking at one of their market totes right now, and I actually asked if it would fit a 15-inch laptop, one of the 2 of the market totes, and not only did they get back to me in 20 minutes, they actually got back to me with pictures of a laptop they had fitted into it, so I could get an idea of what size laptop would fit in a bag. And I just don't know many companies that would do that for you, and that is why I just really love Urban Southern, and I encourage everyone to purchase from them because it's a one-of-a-kind experience. And truly, when you get one of these bags, the fact that it's all handmade and you get to really see the process, it just makes it feel like you're carrying a work of art. So I really wanted to emphasize and mention that here because it is most certainly a pro in my opinion. Another thing I really loved about this bag is just that it's so unique. It is truly unlike any bag I've ever seen before. It's unlike any bag I have for going out. First and foremost, a lot of the bags or clutches I have for going out work like this. They're wide versus long. So I just really liked that feature. I love the envelope look. When I heard the name Postal, I was like, that is perfect. And it really just is unique. I really love this brass detail here. I think it gives the bag a little something extra. It gives it a little pizzazz. I love the combo of the brass and the black. I personally very much love, like, you know, brass or gold with my bags. I think that's just perfect, especially with this black canvas. And I got a lot of compliments when I walked out and I carried this bag. A lot of people asked, oh my God, I love your bag. Where is that from? And to me, call it vanity. I don't care what you call it. I love it when people stop and talk about my bags or ask about my bags. I love it when a bag is a showstopper and people ask about it. So this was one of those bags that I got multiple questions on, multiple compliments. And you know what? In my opinion, that is very much a pro when your bag and yourself, you're turning heads. That's what I say. So I definitely loved the uniqueness of this bag in that it is something I had never seen before. So the next thing I really loved about this bag, and very different than the other two I presented, is that this does not have the post closure. This is a button closure and it just sort of snaps shut. So I really liked this design detail. I loved the post closure on my Half Moon belt bag. I thought it was decent for my 5-pocket crossbody depending on what I had in it. But this one, the fact that it was button closure, to me was very refreshing. I quite liked it and I felt it made the bag very easy to get in and out of. The next thing I really loved about this bag, guys, is we all know your girl loves an adjustable, detachable crossbody strap. I am here for that idea. I love crossbody straps and I love it when they're adjustable and I love it when they're removable in case I want to play with the handles. So that being said, something I really wanted to make note of was I just really liked this design on how you can actually adjust the size of the crossbody on this bag. I thought that was so cool, so unique, very different, and very easy. I felt like it was way easier than a buckle. Some bags you have to kind of thread it through. This was just so simple and it just adjusted so quickly, and I found that particularly fun, cool, and just a really neat design concept. The next thing I want to talk about is that I feel like this bag would be great for bagception. Now, I've talked about bagception before. I feel like maybe I should define it a little bit more. Bagception is a bag within a bag, sometimes within a bag. I mean, kind of like Inception, but it's bagception. And I think this bag would be perfect for that cause. So if you are more of a big bag gal, but when you want to take something smaller inside of a store rather than your huge, what I call luggage, don't be afraid, I carry it too. I think this bag would be perfect to sit inside of a larger bag, and this could be your go-to when you want to go into a store and you don't want to lug something huge around. This would be perfect, and it just takes such minimal space, especially for the fact that it's like pretty much flat. And this removes completely, so if you don't want the handles, you have it. You can kind of carry it as a little clutch, and I felt like for that purpose it'd be fantastic. Now, the last thing I want to touch on in terms of the pros, and I feel like it straddles the cons or suggestions, is the fact that I loved the built-in card slots, okay? I am here for a bag that builds in my storage. I really am. I've talked a lot about that on my channel. I love it when bags are built in with pockets, card slots, anything that I can have in lieu of something. I do carry a wallet. It is flat. I just really love the wallet, so I am carrying it, but I could absolutely use this card slots should I choose to, and then have a little bit more space inside of this bag. Now, the thing I felt was the reason it bordered the cons or suggestions is that leading into that now, I felt like the placement of where they were, now I understand they're at the top, I think they'd be a little bit more difficult if they were at the bottom, is that I thought my things always kind of got stuck on the card slots. Like if I was trying to maybe put in a receipt, or if I was trying to put in anything like that, it just felt like it always would get stuck on those card slots. And I think maybe it has something to do with the fact that this bag has very little depth. It's nearly flat. So there's really just not much like there. It's just, you know, you're kind of sliding something in and it's just a natural progression to maybe get stuck on those card slots. Was it a huge deal? No, but it was something that I did find prevalent when I was using it. And I think if you're in a hurry or in a rush and you just kind of want those things in your bag, you know, you might have something crinkled just because you were trying to shove it in this bag and it was getting stuck on those card slots. The next suggestion I would like to point out is that I felt, you know, I think I touched on this with the card slots. I think a lot of it has to do with the depth of this bag. And that being said, I would love to see this bag with more of a depth, maybe 1 inch or 1.5 inches. I just prefer bags that are a little deeper. This was like kind of flat for me. However, again, I just used it more as a going out bag. So for me, it was perfectly functional. But if I wanted it as more of an everyday bag, I would like to see that depth in this bag. Which brings me to my final suggestion, and I think I've suggested it for every one of these bags. I would love to see a bigger, like, version 2.0 of this bag. I think that this bag, again, I mentioned, is perfect for date night. However, I think to make it more of an everyday use bag, I think a little bigger and a little deeper would be absolutely fantastic. And something I would love is that this bag really does turn heads for its shape. So again, I would love to see this bag done a little bigger, just as a version 2.0. And I really think that this bag would be perfect for everyday use because it would be a little bit bigger. Anyway guys, I hope you found those pros and cons very helpful, and if you have this bag, I would love to know what you find to be the pros and the cons. So that all being said, don't forget to ask me a question in the comments down below. I cannot wait. You guys have asked simply amazing questions so far. I am really looking forward to video number 4, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing who will win this giveaway. So that ends today's video. I again hope you found this helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend ahead. I hope you have a relaxing rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see you in next week's video. That being said though guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!